Imagine a house that doesn't just stand, but whispers its secrets. A home where every wall holds stories, every object holds memories, and every detail mirrors your soul. Have you ever considered that your home might be more than just a place to live, but a powerful instrument of self-expression? A place where you can be yourself, without limits or regard for others' opinions. Remember how the objects around you affect your mood, your inspiration, and your ability to feel truly alive. They fill the space with life, creating an atmosphere that either soothes or stirs the imagination. What if you were to break free from society's imposed standards and strive for freedom in organized chaos? What lies behind the sterile, minimalist interiors that flood the pages of fashion magazines? Behind the perfectly calibrated lines, the aesthetic palette, as if all combed under one brush. Doesn't a fear of individuality hide behind this? An unwillingness to stand out from the crowd? A desire to conform to imposed ideals rather than being your true self? But what if I told you there was another way? A path leading to vibrant colors, bold combinations, a space that breathes with life, a path embodying joy and freedom, a path known as the aesthetics of ordered chaos. Welcome to a world where maximalism is not just a style, but a whole philosophy, a way to live, feel, and express yourself. Today, we'll embark on a fascinating journey through the amazing world of the aesthetics of ordered chaos, where an abundance of objects and details isn't just disorder, but a carefully thought-out symphony performed within the space of your home. We will talk about how to create an interior that becomes not just a place to live, but an inspiring reflection of your personality, like a canvas on which you write your story. We'll explore why maximalism is not just a tribute to fashion, but a real revolution against boredom, anonymity, and the fear of being yourself. The main idea of this concept is to fill your home with life, energy, and captivating stories. Imagine a space where each object has its own story, where the walls are adorned with works of art, personal photographs, and artifacts brought back from distant travels, where colors dance with each other in bold combinations, creating a sense of depth and richness, where the seemingly chaotic accumulation of things is, in fact, a meticulously constructed world reflecting your individuality. This isn't just a house, it's your personal museum, a temple of memories, your haven of creativity. Imagine a living room flooded with sunlight streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows. The walls, painted a rich emerald green, evoked a feeling of harmony with nature and a sense of peace. Like a lavish art gallery, the walls displayed paintings of various styles and sizes, from abstract canvases that stirred the imagination to realistic portraits that amazed with their detail. At that moment, one could observe how the play of light created a dynamic effect, shimmering on the elegant golden frames that enclosed the masterpieces. Taking center stage in the living room was a massive sofa, upholstered in soft, fuchsia-colored velvet, adorned with numerous pillows of varied patterns and textures, beckoning one to sit and sink into their embrace. Nearby, on a coffee table of dark wood, as if lifted from the pages of an ancient volume, sat a collection of exotic objects, an antique globe pointing to uncharted lands, delicate porcelain figurines capturing fleeting moments, and jewel boxes guarding shining secrets within their depths. On shelves lined with books from different eras and genres, like witnesses of centuries past, stood vibrant ceramic vases filled with fresh flowers, their fragrances filling the room. A soft carpet with an oriental ornament created a cozy atmosphere, inviting relaxation and enjoyment of this splendor, feeling warmth and comfort underfoot. And through the large windows, sunlight streamed into the room, casting whimsical shadows and highlighting the beauty of every, even the most insignificant detail. Let's step into the bedroom, a sanctuary of peace and romance. A bed, draped with a luxurious floral print coverlet, reminiscent of blossoming gardens, dominated the room against a wall adorned with vintage wallpaper, transporting us to a bygone era. Beside it stood an antique chest of drawers, embellished with intricate carvings and brass handles, gleaming softly in the subdued light. Upon it rested an elegant lamp with a silk lampshade, casting a soft, warm glow, enveloping everything in a golden haze. On a bedside table, like treasures, lay beloved books, allowing one to escape to another world when turning their pages. Old photo albums, preserving memories, and aromatic candles, exuding delicate fragrances. Each detail, polished by time, was filled with warmth and care, refinement and comfort intertwined, offering a sense of tranquility, inviting one to relax and savor the moment. Now, picture the kitchen, where intoxicating aromas of spices, fragrant herbs, and freshly baked bread mingled in the air. A creative chaos reigned here, but an organized chaos where every detail found its place. Colorful plates and cups, like vibrant brushstrokes, hung on open shelves, creating a cheerful and colorful ensemble. Vintage kitchenware, whispering tales of the past, and a collection of porcelain dolls, their eyes watching with undisguised curiosity, lent the space a unique charm and personality. A tablecloth with a delicate floral pattern graced the table, and a vase overflowed with a bouquet of fresh wildflowers, a reminder of nature's generosity. This was a place where each day began and ended with a warm smile, where the family gathered at the table to share a delicious meal and have heartfelt conversations. You might wonder, why like this? Why such abundance, such a mixture of diverse styles, such a seemingly illogical accumulation of items? The answer is simple and obvious. It's a reflection of ourselves, as in a mirror. Maximalism is a true ode to personality, to individuality. It's a way of declaring, I am here, I am real, and I am proud of who I am. It's an opportunity to express your most cherished passions, interests, and carefully preserved memories. Each object, each hue, each texture is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your own history, a piece of your soul. The question arises, why does this work? Because a person is a being yearning for impressions and profound emotions. Minimalism offers us emptiness, silence, and order, while maximalism brings life, energy, and chaos. Where the first reigns in emptiness, the second thrives in fullness, life in all its beauty. In the modern world, oversaturated with informational noise and the pressure of social expectations, we sometimes lose touch with ourselves. Maximalism, however, returns us to our roots, to our unique individuality, to our deepest feelings. It creates a space that inspires, motivates, and fills life with meaning. Imagine this analogy. Your home is a treasure chest. Each object in it is a jewel, holding memories and emotions. Opening this chest, you open your inner world. You allow yourself to be vulnerable, to be yourself, unafraid of appearing strange or ridiculous. You create a space that is an extension of your own personality, of yourself. Remember yourselves as children. Remember how you loved to surround yourselves with your favorite toys, to collect amazing things, to decorate your room with whatever your heart desired. Remember that thrilling feeling of joy and delight you experienced while in your small den, in that cozy personal world. Maximalism is like a return to childhood, a chance to feel like a child again, free from all conventions and limitations. The contrast with our everyday lives is simply striking. We are accustomed to ideal interiors, where everything is measured to the smallest detail and subordinated to a single sterile style, where sterile cleanliness and asceticism reign, as if in an operating room and not in a living space. But what if this perfection actually becomes a prison for us? What if it prevents us from revealing our true selves, from expressing our unique individuality? Maximalism offers a completely different perspective. Freedom of self-expression, a riot of colors, creativity, and of course, the opportunity to be truly ourselves. It's a challenge to established canons, a daring boldness, a real rebellion against the mundane. Just imagine the trials awaiting those who dare to choose the path of maximalism. It's not just about choosing furniture, wall colors, or decorative elements. It's about creating harmony within apparent chaos, finding the fine line between excess and refinement, listening to your inner voice and воплощая the boldest dreams. This demands incredible courage, boundless creativity, and a willingness to constantly experiment. But the result, believe me, is worth every second spent, every effort invested. The potential of maximalism is truly vast. It opens up completely new horizons in interior design, offering the opportunity to create unique and inimitable spaces where every detail, every object is filled with meaning and reflects your inner world. He can transform your home into a true work of art, a place where you'll feel truly happy, surrounded by beauty and comfort. This design style is not just a set of rules, it's a way of life. It's a philosophy that lets you look at your home in a new way. It's a way to create a space that will inspire you every single day. Be inspired. Discover a world where there are no boundaries, where absolutely anything is possible. Don't be afraid to experiment, to combine different styles, and to add personal touches. Turn your home into a reflection of your own soul, a place where you will feel cozy and joyful. And now, a question for you. What interior detail in the aesthetics of ordered chaos style has impressed you the most? Perhaps it's the variety of textures and colors, the interplay of light and shadow, the bold combinations of objects. Share your thoughts in the comments. Or maybe you already live in a similar interior? Share your experience. Tell us what inspires you. Remember, your home is your fortress, your temple, your personal space, a place where you can be yourself, where you can relax, create, and draw inspiration. Remember that the boundaries of possibility in design are far wider than you think. Open the doors to a new vision of your home and let the aesthetics of ordered chaos be your guiding star.